Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Fairy Tale Spoilers. I am your host with the most, and I've got pounds and I can definitely boast. My name is Savagezweipanda, and already we're going to be getting into the brand new spoilers out for the chapter of Fairy Tale. As always, thank you, Mr. Yonko Production, as always, for providing such high quality spoilers. Also, check the guy's website out, especially his blog as well at yonkopro.com. Now, you already know everything that you need to know. The rules are simple. Don't want to know anything, don't want to know us breaking down this chapter. You know, have a nice cup of tea, stay around, have a massage your feet while you're at it as well. But you know the rules. We're going to be beginning very soon, so we're going to be going in 5, 4, 3, let's skip 2, and 1. Let's make some magic, ladies and gentlemen. As always, we're going to be talking about the cover page itself. We've got a nice one on Urza, and it's still promoting the Fairy Tale Harvest illustrations, which I can actually say as well, I have ordered and should be coming sometime soon as well. I did import that from Japan with one other thing as well on there, but I would say, like, you know, I'll let you do a video on that when that needs to be. But, you know, still promoting that thing. I'm very happy, and also as well, some stuff and all that. I was surprised that they weren't talking about the latest volume that's going to be coming out with a brand new image on there. But no matter as much, we're going to be seeing that, and especially I love the fact that, you know, Urza getting one for herself for a while. It's been a while that she's had something, and kind of nice. I'm liking the whole little scarf motif, and definitely Urza is going to be a focus on this chapter. And one of the things that's going to be very interesting about this chapter of Fairy Tale, mainly doing the breakdown and spoilers, is the fact that there is a very small amount of text going into this. So a lot of it is going to be on kinetic movement, going to be on feeling what's going to happening with the fight. As the first panel, as we get to see, is Urza clashing with Irene. You can see it clearly on the motion. She's swinging her sword at high speed, pulling out her armor. Irene immediately dodging it. You're seeing some quick blows, and the fact that you see E.N.D coming in there for the assist, backing up. I'm really liking the fact that E.N.D is coming in, fighting with this battle alongside her. I think that's a really cool addition to this. Honestly, I think a lot of us could kind of agree we wasn't expecting a lot of E.N.D to do. Oh yeah, she's E.N.D. She you know, what's she gonna fucking do? You know, fuck it all mainly. And the fact that she's, you know, she's helping. She generally is, you know, enhancing Urza. She needs to want her to do that, and you can clearly see this is helping Urza a lot as she's dodging the blows from Irene. And one of the things that she does is actually use the tips of her toes, grabs one of her swords and swings it with her feet, going in there and trying to slice her up to bits like that, using the kinetic energy. And the fact that she does that while she puts one foot off the ground and swinging with another, I really like this stuff that we're seeing with Urza, that she's willing to do this with her blade. The fact that she was using pretty much a freestyle sword style and all that, the fact that she could have gone 4 swords and all that at that point. And Irene immediately with the next page using an explosion to completely just demolish the area around Urza. And we know that Urza, she has been able to take a couple of hits here and there, so I don't think it's going to be done. And especially the one that we've already talked about when that leak was very early out, and that is what exactly that is now. Now, I already know the text and I already know everything for that, but clearly seeing, if we can describe it already for you guys before we get into the text in case and all that, we get to see a younger version of Irene, or very much looking like Urza back in the day, with a dragon silhouetted behind her. Now, we're going to be talking into the actual text itself, where we've already talked it once before, but in case of you people that didn't see that video where I pretty much went in full details about that panel right there and what everything that can mean, I'll read it off again for you, ladies and gentlemen. Irene says she is Urza's mother. Urza says she was alone the whole time in Rosemary and didn't think she had any parents to begin with, but it doesn't matter, as the only one she calls a parent is her master, Makarov. Irene says doesn't matter to her at one bit. She thought Urza died a long time ago. They continued battling, and Irene exchanged the following words: "Wouldn't it be inconvenient to die without ever knowing where you actually came from, Urza? Let's talk a bit about the past." Urza says there's no need for this knowing about the past, and Irene actually says my full name is Irene Basilian, and I was once the queen of entire dragons, and that's what that entire page means. And also as well saying that chapter 514 is going to be titled Origin of Dragons. So we're going to be finding out a lot of crazy stuff about this, and adding into more of that information may add you into, ladies and gentlemen, is that what we saw with Irene, and the fact that it's revealed, you know, finally there's no more thinking that, oh, she's from the future, she's Urza from the future. None of this crazy stuff and all that we've been speculating for a while and all that. I've had a few theories out there, on either way, and I kind of more said, you know, if anything, Urza was kind of royalty. I thought that's kind of where we was going for, but nevertheless, really thinking that once Queen of the Dragons, that fact is that leading into to Urza, like, has she got, like, you know, dragon blood? And the fact that when one of the ending texts would say, Urza's secret is crossing time and space. So is this, like, especially with Irene, is she perhaps from the future, like, from the past? Like, because she said that, especially before with magic when she was facing off against Acnologia, then why on earth was they, you know, not being able to sense that all? And one of the biggest questions is why was not Acnologia able to sense, like, Irene, or is saying, like, you smell something familiar, like, I actually know what that smell is. Like, if anything, you know, Acnologia should know the smell of the Dragon Slayer. He was able to sense them all, and especially when he was adding into there, he didn't add, like her to the countdown of saying, this is how many people left to go. So maybe that might lead into a little bit of the future, since, if anything, that would have made sense. It's like, maybe they did the same thing, what Irene did, what Xerath did to, you know, Natsu, leading, you know, he was in the past originally, and then moving him to, like, the present. It's a very interesting thing adding into it. I really want to know what's really going on with this page, and the fact that she was this already, like, at a young age, at Urza's age, she was already some self-esteem, like, powerful battle mage. That's incredibly what she was, and I love that. I love that panel, and seeing, like, her design, she just clearly looks like a young, like, Urza back in the day, and I love that this runs in the genes on there. And yeah, now that the fact that it's easy to say that Urza it's not actually her last name really is Scalia. Her real, true birthright name should be Urza Basilian. Like, same thing as her mother. It's just honestly fascinating just to find out about this stuff, and it explains why she's so goddamn strong. If she is a dragon herself as well, with like Irene. Well, what's as strong and all that as one of the legendary beasts and all that? What Urza's got on his own army? Well, he's got the Queen of Dragons on his side, and he's got August, who's just pretty much one of the oldest and master of magics itself. And I love that. I absolutely love that from start, and I really want to see what they're going to be doing with Irene. And I think a lot of this, I've always said, like, definitely Fairy Tail's thing that's really been good at for a long time is when it's been talking about the backstory of character or the histories or anything. It does slip up quite a few times on that when it comes to some of the fights here and there, but definitely I love it when they start going into details of some of these characters, and I want to know more. I need to know more about this chapter. There's just so much. I can't wait for this one. 513, I cannot wait for this to come out. It's just such a goddamn exciting chapter, and it's a good time to the Fairy Tail fan as we finally find out the, like, you know, this huge revelation in the series. See, I am genuinely want to see what you guys think in the comment section down below. What do you think of this chapter of Fairy Tail? Are you excited as I am, or are you just waiting for more and you're going to wait patiently, like unlike some of us here who need every little bit detail and all that? And honestly, that is it for spoilers, everyone. So thank you as always for watching. If you love Fairy Tail as much as I do, then you know, hit that like, you know, hit that subscribe, you know what, hit everything. It's all from me. So thank you as always, and I'll see you guys next time.